Peace and blessings. Welcome to Creating Simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sunfire. How y'all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you who are returning, welcome back. If you like the content that I'm creating, please hit that like button. If you like to join the family, hit that like button and that subscribe button. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm picking up on nervous energy, y'all. Okay? Also, I had some crazy ass visions. I don't understand them, but if it's meant for me to share them, I will. I do know that there's a warning for somebody who is like a alchemist, a master creator. You've created something very valuable, something very potent. Okay, and you've been getting sabotaged. Well, you need to check your inner circle. I say that because I saw pink dildos being cut in half and refined. Okay? Oh. All right. Don't ask me why. I didn't understand it. Like I said, it was weird to me. But you need to check your inner circle. Something about a pink dildo being cut in half. Okay? And refined. All right. I do believe that's a code talk. Somebody in your inner circle has been helping to sabotage you. Okay? Also, in my visions, I seen it was a masculine child, okay? And I had to put this child in his place. The child is acting out. He's not listening to his parent. And I sat down with the child and I told the child, you may not like me, but you will respect me. And the child, for some reason, understood me. And whatever that was going on, whatever storm was brewing in the child, was resolved at that moment, okay? So, again, I'm getting snippets of things to come or that are taking place. And then another one, there was a female. I was talking to a female, slender female. She didn't seem like a threat, but, there was something off. I don't know if it was pertaining to her or because we didn't seem to have an issue. She kept running off, okay? It was something, I don't know what it is. It may have been whatever I was picking up that was off was dealing with her life outside of whatever we was communicating with about. There could be a female that's going through some things. And she was actually talking to me myself, my spiritual self. So there's somebody that may watch my channel because I don't have any friends by design. I have associates. But I have one friend. Let me take that back. I have one friend. But this is somebody that I may be spiritually friends with, okay? Because we was talking on the spiritual. And the conversation got emotional. And then she jumped up and she left. I don't know where she went. I do know she came back. And she seemed a little agitated. Something was off about her energy. I don't know what it was. But whatever she's dealing with outside, maybe we could be do the same thing. I don't know. But whatever it is that me and her have in common, something in the outside world is troubling her, and I don't know what that's about. So maybe it'll come out in this reading, okay? Um, that part was very vague. I couldn't really see everything that was going on with that woman. Um, she didn't seem like a bad person. I don't even think she was karmic, okay? But something was going on in her outside world. And she was, I don't know if I was counseling her or what, you know. But whatever was going on, she was talking to me about some of her issues, not all. And I kept picking up on there was more to what she was saying than what she was telling me. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Um, wow, I like your name. Julicia. That's pretty. Um, I don't know what was going on with that lady. I'm gonna pull energy on that to figure out if I have privy to know what was going on outside the communications between me and this woman. She felt like somebody, like it may have been soul family or soul tribe. You know, we only meet on the spiritual. We don't meet. We never met in the physical. Okay. She came to me with something, but there was something else in the way. Okay. And that part of the vision was very vague. And then let's see. Yeah, the 3 snippets. It was one of somebody needs to check their circle. Something about a pink dildo being cut in half and refined. Okay? I don't, you know. And it was not like pink. It was like the flesh color. So there could be somebody in your circle that's Caucasian. And their dick's getting cut down to size because they thought their dick was bigger than yours and they were sabotaging you. Okay? Just take it how it resonate because, hold on. Yes, ma'am, how may I help you? I'm live. Thank you for the kisses. You came in here to give me kisses? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, I know you're trying to butter me up to get something. No, ma'am. Nope. Bye. I already see what you doing. Get. You want something. Yeah, you want something. Go on. I know that look. I ain't got nothing for sale right now. Go on. Bye. I'm for real, child. Go on. I'm trying to do my reading now. Quit playing. Huh? I don't have a banana. There's some bananas down there. I don't have none. You want this orange? Here. I knew you wanted something. Here. I think I ate the last. No, at least your sister ate the last banana.
You ain't eat your banana?
I ate, yeah. I had 2, but I didn't eat it. I gave it to your sister. Okay, bye. Knows how I get your child. Hey, bye.
You won't come out.
Bye. You won't come out. Get. I ain't playing with you. Go on. I'm gonna kick you in your tail in a minute. Little girl. Stop playing. Y'all ever had that one child that like to annoy the hell out of you? That's that child. Damn. She don't be giving no fucks. That's my baby though. I'm trying to tell you. Anybody fuck with me, they better hope that one don't get a hold to them. Because she loves to get under my skin and bug the hell out of me. How you doing? Oh yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Back to the subject. This masculine, It's a African American male who created something very valuable. Okay. You need to check your circle. That's who's sabotaging you. Um, that's who's sabotaging your shit. Trying to make you feel. It's like you got an enemy in the gates. I'm hearing love come quick. Love come in a hurry. There's a thief in a temple tonight. Okay, you got a thief in your temple. All right, the God blessed you with something, and you've been creating it. You're doing what you're supposed to do with it, but you got a thief in the temple. Somebody you shouldn't be trusted. Okay, and I guess the pink dildo reference is you know, yeah, that part. Okay. I believe that's who the one is sabotaging you. So it's time to chop his dick in half and refine it, alright? Oh, shit. I said that. But okay. Whoa. Because this person is going to try to steal your patent. That's what they doing. They trying to steal your patent. The enemy got inside your gates. Trying to take what's yours. What God gave you to create. Love come quick. You got a thief in your temple, okay? He's planning on stealing the blueprint. I don't recall your name. If I knew your name, I would say it. I just know what you're creating, what you have created is very powerful. It works. And you got a lot of pink dicks jealous of it. Okay? And one has infiltrated your server. That's how I'm being told to say it. Because that's how they showed it to me in the vision. So, there you have it. All right? But they showed it to me as a dildo being cut down in half. So, I may be talking in code, okay? Maybe that will help you identify that I am talking to you. A pink dildo being cut in half and refined, alright? Now, those are the channeled messages. Now, this reading is about two masculines. Love's trying to come quick because there's a thief in the temple. Her. This is a divine masculine. It's two masculines. One of them is your divine masculine. The other is somebody that think they got ownership over you because they dated you in the past. Okay? But this person mishandled you. This person didn't treat you right, and you don't want nothing to do with this person. And your divine masculine like, bro, leave her alone. She don't want you. He flipping out. He trying to, it's like, this is the delusional mind of this masculine, right? He's delusional. Because it's like, he feel like your divine masculine stabbing him in the back, when the truth is, he stabbed divine masculine in the back, right? You know what I'm saying? So he getting all cocky with the rooster energy. You know what I'm saying? You can't cross a rooster. They get cocky. They go, you know what I'm saying? They don't know when to stop. So, this person is drinking. They're in distress. Because somebody realized they loved you when it was too late. And it ain't more so love. It's more so obsession. Okay? You done put that thing down on this person. This person thought they could go out and find better, and ain't found no better. And now they mad because they like, I don't want to lose you. But it's too late. You've moved on. You don't want this person. You've already made that clear. Even your divine master is like, bruh, chill. She don't want you. Leave her alone. He's like, fuck that, she's mine. He's going crazy, drinking, he's in distress, and he's even plotting out. It's like, if I can't have her, can't nobody else have her, okay? If I can't have her, can't nobody else have her. That type of energy. You know, my question is, do you really want her or do you want him? Because it sounds like to me, with this love card being at the top of everything and you're this high road, you still bothered, you're refusing to let some shit go. And you can't get past something. There's something that you can't get past that's keeping you stuck on this divine feminine or this masculine or both. I don't know what it is with your energy, but something is off, and you really, I was looking for something that say you needed to get some psychiatric help with them emojis, but I'm just gonna say it. Okay, you are mentally disturbed. You need to get some psychiatric help, bro, because I don't know what possessed you to think that you own a divine feminine. You know, if she gave you the time of day, then I know you can't see. It's on purpose. If I see, it's on purpose, okay? Just listen to the story. I'll show you what you need to be seen, what needs to be seen. If you have, I mean, come on now, bro. I really want you to sit down and stop and think. Put your cup of liquor down. Put your gun down. And really stop and think and check yourself. Why are you truly doing this? Be honest with yourself. Because it's not divine feminine's fault. It's not divine masculine's fault. Okay? You did what you did. You made the choices to go off and date somebody else when you had divine feminine in your pocket. You see what I'm saying? And now you mad and you trying to stop divine masculine from coming towards divine feminine. You want to be all up in the way, up in the mix. What? You feel like you love her now? Love come quick, love in a hurry. There's a thief in the temple tonight. You trying to say divine masculine's the thief, but you was the thief the whole time. You was the thief the whole time. So let's be real with yourself. You went behind divine masculine's back and got with divine feminine, not even telling her that you even knew divine masculine. He was in the picture before you was, even if they were separated and moved on from each other, which was by design, by divine order. They was meant to separate. So you didn't do right by divine feminine. So you got kicked up out of the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Because evidently she had to be like heaven for you to be acting like this. You've been in hell ever since. Because this was somebody that thought the grass was greener on the other side. You got divine feminine, and you're looking like, what's so great about her? You know, divine masculine knew what's great about her. You couldn't see what was great about her because you was envious of her. The question is, why was you so envious of divine feminine? You know, I feel like you was confused about your sexuality, number one. Because for some reason, I feel like you had love for both of them. Divine masculine and divine feminine. But your love for divine masculine was not good. You know what I'm saying? And neither in your love, you got a toxic love, that broken love type shit. You know, that's what I feel off you. Your love is broken. Nobody never taught you how to love. And divine masculine, I feel like he done turned his back on you. Divine feminine definitely done turned her back on you. And yet you still want to be in the middle. You still want to be in the way. But see, you're going to have to sit down and look at yourself, bro. You made decisions and choices. God put a gift in your lap when he let you entertain his divine feminine. And you treated her like shit. And you know you did. And God instructed her not to give you a second chance. Why? Because you was somebody that proclaimed that you believed in God. You was somebody that proclaimed that you was a devout servant of God. You was supposed to have been a holy man, a church-going man, but yet a God-fearing man, but you didn't fear the God within divine feminine. Instead, you treated her like shit. Do you have a daughter, sir? If you do, imagine a man coming in and treating your daughter like she was nothing. Like garbage, like trash. How would you feel? And then turn around and drug her name out in the streets like it was nothing. How would you feel? Then you look at it like that though, did you? Divine feminine is somebody's fucking daughter. And you mishandled her. You was given a blessing. But because of your money hungry, materialistic, BBL loving, I don't know if I'm gay or straight type ass energy, you couldn't see what was in your face. She was good enough for you to fuck though, right? What's gonna happen though is you're gonna be forced out of the way. You're gonna be forced out of the way. And if you lay one hand on divine masculine or divine feminine, you'll be struck down on the spot. How long will you continue to backside, son? How long will you continue to be a backslide? I gave you the kingdom of heaven, and you tossed it out like trash. You should have just pissed on her. And now you want her back? What makes you think I will bless you twice with something like that? Your BBL didn't cut it? Your sneaky link didn't cut it? Or is it that you secretly pine for divine masculine? And you feel like divine feminine, I'm hearing bros before hoes type shit. You feel like divine masculine ought to cater to you? Divine masculine, you are being ordered to cut all cords with this masculine. Everyone, stop trying to speak reason over him because he's plotting to hurt you. He don't know which one of y'all he wants, whether it's you or her. The fact is, one of y'all are going to get hurt long as he got something to do with it, because it's somebody that don't want to listen. Don't turn your back on him. This is one you don't want to trust. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You're being called to walk away and never trust this individual again. Never, never cross paths with this masculine again. Drop him off like he does not exist. This person's plotting against you and your divine feminine. He wants to be divine masculine. He wants to be you. He wants to be you. He wants your divine spark. He wants to be a prime. Huh. He wants to be a prime, but he's a Decepticon. Stop trying to reason with him. The Most High already warned him, told him several times to stop doing what he was doing. Back in that reading, everybody fighting for love, two obsessed and two in love. He was the one that sold his soul. So you're reasoning with a soulless being. There's no helping him, divine masculine. It's time to cut ties. For this person to do harm or damage to you. Their drug addictions, their alcohol addictions, their sex addictions is what led them down the path that they are on. They had divinity and fumbled it. His ancestors are trying to talk her ancestors out of war. Divine feminine ancestors and divine masculine ancestors have joined forces against this masculine ancestors. And they're trying their best to talk y'all ancestors down because they're trying to plead his case as he has some type of mental instability. It's not that he has a mental instability. He has cursed his goddamn self for even thinking about eliminating one of y'all. He sold his soul when he treated divine feminine like she was trash, so that he can go lay up with a Jezebel, a succubus, a hag, and then turn around and did magic over divine feminine with the hag. Confirmation. If he was anything divine, he is no longer that. He has been stripped, reduced down to a wild donkey. His ancestors plead with me right now to try to get him to stand down, to try to get him to listen to a voice of reason. But based off this masculine's mindset, it's fractured. And the more he's dumping alcohol and drugs into his system, he is unreachable. If he wants help, he's got to help himself first. Confirmation. Excuse me. This masculine is a live wire, divine masculine. Stop trying to speak him down. And don't let him pull you out of character. He can't have divine feminine. God won't allow it. God is not going to allow it. So divine masculine, relax. Don't even go there with him. Cut ties immediately with this masculine. Remove yourself from this evil. What happened with the hag? Why he over here bothering divine masculine and divine feminine? Didn't he go find him the hag? What happened to his hag? Intimacy in reverse. No bonding. That's why he's bothered. She lacks empathy and there's no bond, there's no connection there. Why? Because she was a karmic, not his fucking soulmate. But because of his money hungry, cesspool ass ways, that's why he did what he did. He treated a hoe like a housewife and treated divine feminine like she was the hoe. He could have even he's married to her. He even hid the fact that he was married. So he thought he was going to pull divine feminine in as a sneaker link on his marriage. That's just like twice, even though your wife's a hag. No, excuse me, your sneaky. So, your wife don't know about the sneaky link. So your wife was mad at Divine Feminine, but Divine Feminine pushed your ass away because she figured out you had a sneaky link, not knowing you was married. Now the wife is finding out not only did you cheat on her with Divine Feminine, but you got a fucking sneaky link that's a hag. And God sent Divine Feminine in your life to show you true intimacy, to show you true love, true empathy. And you saw that as a weakness. You saw that as something to prey upon and piss upon. You saw that as bummish energy because she didn't look like what she was. Ha! See, the Most High dressed her up. See, you looking at material wealth, but that spiritual wealth, see, your life ain't been right since. You've been catching hell. What's that song? I'm catching hell. I can't think the lyrics of it. He been catching hell. Ever since he been on her divine ass energy. And hooked up with the hag. Tell me about this, the wife. Uh-oh. You know what? Let me show y'all how this shit landed. I said, tell me about the wife. Whatever the wife doing, that card landed over there. That's the wife right there. It said, phew. Pow. Oh, gosh. Let's see what they say. She's about to pop the fuck off. See, that's what I feel like. The divine is wanting to talk to the wife, okay? Before you go snapping off on divine feminine, before you want to go popping off on divine feminine, or the hag, because the hag probably don't even know he married. Does the hag know he married? Wow. This is a collector of things, okay? Have y'all seen that movie Bone Collector? Well, he like to collect women. He's a collector. An energy harvester. Looking for that divine feminine energy. He likes spiritual women. Harvesting off. This hag is a spiritual woman, but she's a hag. She's not of the light. Dark priestess type energy. I'm hearing she got even darker when she met him. So, to the wife, before you go popping off and snapping off on divine feminine, it's time to check what you handcuffed yourself to, okay, with that wedding ring, because this is his patterns, okay? These women have no idea, because I'm hearing divine feminine asked before she proceeded, and he lied. Didn't even acknowledge that you exist. And I'm quite sure he did the sneaky link the same way. Divine Feminine picked up on game and walked the fuck away. So to the wife, since you're hurting and agonizing pain, because you know about Divine Feminine, you're just now learning about the hag. Okay? Yeah. Wow. He's a collector of things. Okay? So, Divine Feminine had no idea that you exist, wifey. Okay? So, don't go taking that out on her. Because when she realized that there was another energy present in his life, I don't know how she figured it out, but she figured it out and she put two and two together and she walked away from this masculine. Your cheating ass, doggish ass husband, okay? She walked away from him once she peeped the lie. Now the hag's still in the picture. And if the hag know about it, because I think the hag knows about Divine Feminine, yep, player, strategic. The hag knows about Divine Feminine and knows about you too. Call hearing from them. Yes. The hag knows about you too, wifey. So, confirmation. Excuse me. Most high. Goodness. Hold up. I gotta see something before I even go any further. What does a spiritual burden mean? I didn't say nothing about no burden. What does a spiritual burden mean? Do y'all even know? That was some energy that was being clear. It says burping is fairly means common means of clearing energy from your own body and energetic auric field. It's absolutely spiritual. Okay. Uh, let's see if there's anything else. I don't know why I'm doing this. I know it. And I guess somebody's like, is it really real? Yeah, it's real. It's a real thing. It's a real phenomenon. Better out the end. The famous response is to go. Is a good long and loud burp. Of course, burps is often. It's other wind related emissions. So these are the things. Proverbs 15. These are the things that your masculine, your husband, was in admission about. He didn't want to take accountability for his actions as being a whoremonger. Okay? A harlot. He's a collector of women. Whether it be energetically or physically. This masculine likes to, I don't know. I think this masculine may have been bicurious if he's not gay. And I think his crush, I feel crush energy towards divine masculine with this masculine. I'm touching my nose, I'm on point. So I don't think he's ever truly experienced an experience with a man. And if he did choose to, that, oh goddamn, there it is, divine masculine. There he is. Here's the answer to why he crush on you. I think you've been picking up on this energy too. But this is why he crush on you. Because if he was to go that route with a man, Lord, Most High, come on, man. Man got me farting. Okay, I'm going to look it up. He got me passing gas. That's so embarrassing. Oh, okay. Can we stick with the, I'm gonna look it up, but can we stick with the burps? Gosh, that's so embarrassing. It takes me forever to fart in front of people. You just got me farting in front of strangers. Come on. I know it's better out than in, but dang. Oh, shit. I love you, Most High, even though you be embarrassing the shit out of me sometimes. It's all right, though. I know you got your reasons. But anyway. Okay, so stop laughing, Most High. I'm trying to talk now. Okay. All right, so excuse me, y'all. Me and Most High having a private moment over here. I wish y'all could hear his laugh. It's so jolly. But anyway, Most High, stop. You really get a kick out of making me blush. Stop it. It's cracking the fuck up. Oh gosh. Okay, I gotta block you out for a minute so I can say what I'm trying to say. Oof. Goodness. Why is you being so comical right now? Oh gosh. I don't know why this heart heard him holler green giant. He's playing. Okay. Oh, green giant. Oh shit. Osiris. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Most High. This masculine Do you want me to talk about this masculine? He's like, he's like, fuck that shit. He's like, let's move on to something else. I'm tired of talking about him. Oh, that's why you. Okay. You want to talk about these females? Let's go back to talking to wifey. Okay, talk to wifey. Okay. So to the wife, uh, the Most High is like wanting you to know that you married a collector of energy and of women, a harvester. Um, and yeah, it's like divine feminine stood in integrity, your masculine didn't. Okay. And when she felt, I guess she picked up on your energy somehow or some way. And then she moved strategically and got the fuck up out of Dodge, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's the strategic player. Divine Feminine was the strategic player in this connection. She got the fuck out of Dodge because she listened to her intuition. She's playing chess, not checkers, right? But the hag is up there waiting on his phone call, okay? Divine Feminine is not thinking about your husband. She has moved on and left him alone. He hasn't moved on from her. Okay? He has not moved on from her. And he's slick in getting, he's, I don't even know if you know this is happening, but he's trying to interfere with her divine connection to stop her from getting in with her divine masculine. And divine masculine has been trying to like keep the peace with him, like, bro, chill. Like, you know, you did what you did. You went in there, even though you knew she was my, you know. The one that got backstabbed was divine masculine and wifey and divine feminine. Y'all all three got backstabbed by this masculine. You know, I think this hag been playing a part in a lot of this shit. Because she's like, she can't wait to hear from him. Whatever. I'm wondering how she put him under. So, wifey, question. If this is resonating for you, you know your husband stepped out on you with a divine feminine. Who claimed that he was like, keep an eye on divine feminine for divine masculine. Because divine masculine was away and wanted him to keep an eye out for his divine feminine. And he sold you that bullshit ass line. No. That's not what he was doing. He was cheating with divine feminine, who was unaware of your presence until she picked up on it, and then she moved accordingly and got the fuck away. She's the strategic player playing chess with your husband. Like, no, bro, you're not gonna play me. But the hag is still in the picture. And the question is, did your husband start acting weird? Like, unbecoming of who he truly was? Because if I'm not mistaken, this hag could have even done magic over him while he was doing magic, using this hag to do magic over divine feminine and possibly over divine masculine. None of it worked, by the way, because divine feminine never went to him. And evidently, the only thing it did with divine masculine is make him more sympathetic than anything. You know, like, bro, I see you struggling with something. Let me help you, you know. But divine masculine is being told to stop doing that, you know, to move away, because this masculine could have possibly been doing magic over you and divine feminine. And not only that, he's a threat. He's physically like a fatal attraction for divine feminine and for you. Okay? He don't know which one. You know? I think it's more so I feel like he's more into women than he is into men. But in the closet, I don't know if he's curious or he's went there before and he's wanting to do it again and you're his new target. All I know is he's got a queer energy on him, and I'm not sure if it's out of curiosity or out of experience, okay? So, divine masculine, I feel like if it's just by curious, then if he was to go change over to men, you would be the one he want to experience. Okay? If he's had experience, then he's definitely want to try you out. Okay? Which means divine feminine is the threat. Okay? This is this man's thinking, the way he's thinking, okay? Then that makes divine feminine a threat because she's taking you away from him. Okay? So, in his mind, and if that's not the case, he feels like you're stabbing him in the back because you're wanting to come out of separation with your divine feminine. And now he's like, but no, but I don't know. The divine masculine tasked this masculine to have sex with her. He asked him to keep an eye on her, to keep her safe. And he chose to get in the bed with her. So this masculine was stabbing in the back the whole time. He was deceitful, Decepticon. That's what I say. It was a Decepticon. Deceived divine masculine, deceived divine feminine, and deceived his wife. The only one that's in the know is the fucking hag. The only one he keeping a buck with is the hag. So, to the wife, if you've been noticing odd behaviors, I don't know if he travels. I'm hearing this hag don't live in the same town or city or state. He travels to go see her. And I don't think you're aware of her. If you've been like, I feel like if you came for divine feminine wifey, the Most High is asking you to find forgiveness in your heart, because divine feminine wouldn't have never stepped that way had she known. Okay? Your husband lied to her. And he never even revealed that he knew her divine masculine. He lied to have his cake and eat it too type energy. But if you're going to be mad at a female, it's the hag, because not only is she doing magic, you and your husband been arguing a lot lately. This hag been doing magic to tear y'all apart because she wants him for herself. That's why she's in it for the long haul, waiting on a call from him. It's the hag. Tell me more about this hag energy waiting for a call. Look, in reverse. Social media keeping tabs. They're not friends on social media, so if you've been trying to figure out who she is on social media, he's intentionally made sure not... See, that's the thing. He's intentionally made sure not to befriend her social media because he knows you check his social media. But new, yep, non-commitment, non-committal, independent. This hag is independent, okay? She's non-committal though, and he likes that. He likes that. That's why he still deal with her, because he don't have to truly commit, but that's his boo. He had, but oh shit, he has the fact that divine feminine is his boo. He realized wow. So this is a pattern for this masculine, though. The truth be told, it's like this is a narcissist. You was the first supply wifey, then divine feminine was the second supply. Divine feminine got the fuck out of Dodge, and now he got the hag, and that's his supply. But the truth was, he didn't want to let you go, but he didn't want to let divine feminine go neither with new boo, my boo. Maybe you got the money and divine feminine got the energy. And the hag got the whatever she got. She got money too. But she could be a practitioner. Wow. Tell me more about this hag. Mask, not showing true self. All right. The hag is wearing a mask. She could have even been around you, wifey, and you don't even fucking know it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Inner light. Soul searching, finding true self, living consciously. You done met this hag and don't even know it. The hag been around you, wifey. Is this one of the wife's friends? This a friend to you? Oh my gosh. Remember I said I was talking to a woman, we was friends, everything seemed alright, but something else was going on the outside in her life, but I couldn't put my finger on it. It was vague. I was looking through the eyes of the wife. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. And I said it was me because this masculine slick wanted to marry the divine feminine. I'm a divine feminine, but he wanted to marry a divine feminine. But he couldn't marry her because of you. Because you're the wife. So she just going to be my boo. Can't nobody have her. Whether she want me or not. Ain't nobody else gonna have her. Cause if I break up finally get rid of wifey, I'm gonna make sure divine feminine be my new source. Lord have mercy. Combination. Thank you, Most High. I'm not coming out the bottom. Yes, the hag didn't want me speaking that. Who the hag did not want me speaking that? Oh, that could have just made you sick, wife. That just make the wife sick. Because she know exactly who the fuck I'm talking to. Talking about. The side piece is the hag. Your husband been acting funny ever since that lady came into your life. I did see a masculine, like kind of like walking around but acting like he don't fuck with her, don't pay her no mind, but he fucking the shit out that head. Oh, I said, now the vision coming clear, I'm touching my nose. Oh, Lord. So, yeah. You know, divine feminine ain't the one you should have your focus on. It's the one that was in your circle betraying you. Sleeping with your own goddamn husband. Your own homegirl fucking with your husband. God damn. Now see why he over here worrying about... Now see, that's why his business coming out. Because he trying to start divine masculine going toward divine feminine. Remote highlight, lightning, boom. I'm finna tear your whole world down. Told you to stop. Told you to stop. Go focus on your own lanes. with your hag and your wife. He fucking friends. Which is why he didn't have no problem with fucking over his friend. Damn, it's a pattern. That's why he fucked Divine Masculine over and lied to Divine Feminine to get up in the bed with her. When he wasn't supposed to be getting in the bed, he was supposed to befriended her to keep an eye over her. So this masculine just causing destruction everywhere he fucking go. Fucking Decepticon. Divine Feminine is not your boo. Get that out your fucking head, bro. She moved away, she walked away, she left you alone on purpose. Because she was divinely guided to leave you alone because you was moving sideways. You was backsliding, bruh. Ooh. Backstabber. They smiling in your face. All the time they want to take your place. The backstabber. That's who this masculine was. The backstabber. And I hope you ain't sitting up there getting suicidal with that gun. If anything, you need to go check yourself into a psychiatric ward or recovery unit somewhere and deal with your alcoholism, deal with your sex addiction, deal with your need to control things, deal with your habitual lying ass energy, because that's what I'm getting. You're a habitual liar. You need to go see a true practitioner and get your energy cleansed from this hag and do some cord cuttings with this hag. And how dare you do that to your wife? Fuck you marry her for if you gonna still be a hoe. I'm talking about Divine Feminine, yo boo. Bruh, sit down. How Divine Feminine looking at this masculine? Grave. Whoa. From the cradle to the grave, life never gets easy. Living in the ghetto. Grave, no second chances. Whew. It's over. She bossing up. Self-empowerment, independently living, leading the pack. She ain't giving two fucks about this masculine. Be your boo. Be your boo. I'm your boo who? She says just me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. So there ain't no more needing to cry. That hurt her heart to find out you was cheating. You made her commit adultery against her fucking free will. So he didn't just hurt you, wife. He hurt the Divine Feminine too. Because he deceived her. He turned the Divine Masculine against her and made her look bad in his eyes when he never even told Divine Feminine that he knew Divine Masculine. So that's one thing he did. Then two, he turned around and made Divine Feminine look demonic in your eyes. Because he never told her he was married. And then you smiling in your face, stabbing you in the back, fucking your friend. Taking trips to go up there and see her. He need to get him some help, man. This a class A narcissist. Yeah, ghosted, disappearing. Yeah, he the reason why Divine Masculine ghosted and disappeared on Divine Feminine. And you know Divine Masculine love the fuck out of Divine Feminine. heart fog, mixed emotions, unclear feelings, wishy-washy. That's the energy he put Divine Masculine in. Divine Masculine could have even paid him to do this job to protect Divine Feminine. He didn't pay you to go over there and fuck Divine Feminine. And you lied. I bet he came back and told Divine Masculine that Divine Feminine knew. The Divine Feminine knew that they was together. That y'all knew each other. Like he stood in the righteous order the whole time, but he was backsliding and doing some underhand deals. So Divine Masculine, he lied to you, bro. Everything he said to you about your Divine Feminine was a fucking lie. Lied on her. What did he say? What is going on with him and his Hag? Because I feel like, what is it? No. What's going on with Wifey and Hag? The wife is being spiritually awakened with realization of what's truly transpiring with her friend and her husband. The wife is still also envious of Divine Feminine. Actually, Divine Feminine, this wife knows that this masculine was one of your soulmates, soulmate everlasting. She knew her husband was your soulmate. But she's glad he's been demoted. She's glad he's been demoted. She glad he lost his crown. Whoa. Oh. Why is this a double cross plus a double cross? Double cross plus a double cross plus a double cross. Whoa. He double crossed Divine Masculine. Check this out, y'all. He double crossed Divine Masculine with Divine Feminine, right? Then double crossed Divine Feminine with Wifey energy, right? Now, Wifey's get back was go to the Hag, do magic on Divine Feminine, do magic on my husband, because he fucking with Divine Feminine. Wifey knew about Divine Feminine. Hag told Wifey who Divine Feminine was. She's the soulmate. But if he disrespects her or do whatever, he loses his seat. Hello. Hello. So Wifey like, run that shit. So the Hag is like, okay, if you do this shit, I ain't responsible for it. Remember I told y'all there was a piece of hair that was wrapped in wax. It was two karmics and the practitioner told her she wasn't going to do the fucking work. Hot damn. That she had to do it herself. That's who this Hag is. I say Hag. Somebody say, why she keep calling her a Hag? Because I seen her spiritual face. She like a fucking Hag. I seen her spiritual face. What does a Hag look like?
According to Harry Potter Wiki.
No bullshit.
A hag was a
The sneaky link, best friend, whatever,
They had 4 toes on
look
each
like a
foot,
hag.
and a taste of the flesh of human children, and possessed rudimentary magic.
That's what she looked like, spiritually. And I was like, Most High, what is the fuck is that? And he kept saying, you'll see. And I've been sitting behind a Hag this whole time. And it just dawned on me, look up what the Hag looked like. That's what the friend looked like spiritually. a fucking hag. Hoo-wee. She could be pretty on the inside, outside, but spiritually, that motherfucker look awesome. Gruesome. She's awesomely gruesome. Oh my gosh. You know, the sneaky link looks like a hag, for real. Spiritually. Alright, but now that y'all know what the hag look like, there you go. The sneaky link looks like that spiritually. That's why I was trying to figure out, asking us how who's that. He just told me you'll see, and it just got brought back. I just saw her spiritual self again. Okay, and I'm like, oh, that's the image. Let me look it up. So the Most High was reminding me of. Now I get to figure out who that was I saw spiritually. Okay, so the best friend or associate of the wife is a hag who helped the wife break divine feminine up with the soulmate. That's what he is, the soulmate who turned karmic. Now, oh shit. Now, that's another double cross, okay? The wife double crossed the husband to break him and divine feminine up. That's why she got prumed, right? She popped out, snapped out, did some crazy shit on divine feminine. But now you have to repent for your sins, because while you was going to the hag to get your work done, guess who was tapping the hag and doing work over divine feminine to get her back? Your husband. Oh, what tangled webs we weave when we decide to deceive and be Decepticons. Hey, this shit's hilarious, y'all. Because wifey gets mad at divine feminine, who's really like a victim of circumstance, and then attack divine feminine spiritually with hag. So now wifey done backed off because divine feminine backed off, but not realizing hag is fucking wifey's husband now. The ironic thing of that, you took her husband away from divine feminine, but didn't think to take him away from hag. Hag still got your husband, sweetheart, and been doing magic over divine feminine, cause he wants divine feminine to stay his boo, doing love spells. Hag don't give a shit long as her pockets get fat. That's why she in this non-committal, independent energy. She don't give a shit long as her pockets get fat, and she get what she want out of man, out of your husband. That's why they work perfect together. Wow. Double cross after double cross after double cross. Divine feminine did right, pulling him away from this masculine, leaving him alone. Divine masculine, it's time for you to leave him alone. Because this masculine double crossed you in the beginning, from Jump Street, bro. Once he saw your divine feminine, it was on and popping. All he wanted to do was screw your divine feminine. He's a collector of things, a connoisseur. He likes certain type of women. And your divine feminine fitted perfectly. Although she looked the part, she just was missing one opponent, which is why he pissed on her. why he spiritually pissed on her, actually. He just dumped on her. Because she didn't have what he was after. And the Most High held it back on purpose. Her financial blessings. But she was pregnant with those financial blessings the whole time. Most High she been knocked up. The Most High's like, it ain't time to birth them into your reality yet, Divine Feminine. Hold out. Hold out. But no, we got you covered, boo-boo. You know? And not only that, Divine Feminine stepped in her power so much. Because in this picture, she's pregnant and her face is covered. Divine Feminine has tapped into another power, an ancient power. Remembering who the fuck she is. That's why she bossing up. You know, Divine Feminine, you may need to get you some sunglasses when you go out in public. You know? You need to start wearing shades when you go out in public, Divine Feminine. Definitely need to get you some shades. You come from an ancient ass bloodline of Osiris. Well, wifey probably paid dearly, or this is her karma. You know, you attack Divine Feminine, and the very person that helped you attack Divine Feminine spiritually is the same person that's still causing you agony and pain that you did not get rid of. So that's your karma. You did God a favor by removing your cheating ass husband out of Divine Feminine life. See how the Most High work? He used you. You know, that's why he said go on and repent and forgive. Because he might give you a second chance. That was your purpose. Because your husband had a decision to make. When he went after Divine Feminine, he could have told her the whole truth. Had he moved in truth, had he moved in truth. But because he decided to be a Decepticon and move in lies and keep up his old ass patterns, you know, what you did to Divine Feminine was God. You did God a favor by removing him out of her life. You know? Wow. What is this hag's energy towards Divine Feminine? This hag is doing everything she can. She doing poverty spells on Divine Feminine. Because she's scared that if Divine Feminine come into her financial blessings, ain't that something? That husband gon' borrowed husband, let me put it like it, the husband that she borrows, the husband that she borrows is going to go back out to Divine Feminine. So the hag feel threatened by Divine Feminine, not by the wife. Ain't that some shit? So the hag is doing poverty spells on Divine Divine Feminine, to try to keep her in a poverty state. So this because she knows he's a gold digger. This is a money hungry masculine. So to keep Divine Feminine, but you doing Divine Feminine's bidding too, dummy. You doing God's bidding too. Like, yeah, it ain't meant for him no way, because he defiled himself. It's meant for her and her Divine Masculine. these blessings that's finna fall bestowed, that she's finna be that's finna be bestowed upon her. So you really think your magic's working? If only thing you're doing, it's like the Most High got blessings for divine feminine. If divine feminine been doing any kind of manifestation to bring in her blessings sooner, the only thing you're doing is slowing it down, which is God is like, thank you, hater, thank you, because divine feminine is very powerful. You know, Most High is like, look here, girl, wait a minute, you know, look here, woman, that's what I'm hearing. Wait a minute, I got it coming. Divine feminine is a go-getter, bossing up. She's like, man, I know I'm a master manifester. Why ain't it coming through? The Most High using the hag to slow you down, divine feminine. It's all gonna come in, because the hag magic ain't really working on you. You see what I'm saying? You're still abundant. But the hag is definitely mad and doing poverty spells on you with repo. Okay? But, you know, it's all in divine workings. Is what I'm seeing here. With signs, hold on, I can't see it. Wait a minute, Spirit. Sign meanings. Love. Everything is out of love from the Most High's eyes. Like, okay, you did what you did, okay, you're going to get your karma, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose is completed. You removed your husband out the situation. Thank you. Hag, you slowing down divine feminine's finances? Okay, thank you. You see what I'm saying? He's letting it work while he's doing other things, you know? Like, well, I'm going to use it to my benefit. Most High's been a strategic player in this most of all. He's been playing chess with all you hoes. He's been playing chess with all of you. Like, okay. Yeah. You're truly divine masculines, boo, divine feminine. Who's been protecting you from behind the scenes. And y'all will come into union. When your masculine realize, I feel like this masculine has been doing like honey spells or something on divine masculine, put his name in a honey jar, you know, to get him to sympathize with him. All this masculine is doing is making himself unstable. The more he go against y'all, because see, he could have been part of y'all soul family, but he went karmic because he decided to stay in lying ass ways. He broke a vow that he made again with God when he married his wife. And then he is breaking divine laws. More laws. Just outlaw. Outlaw. Dear God, I wonder, could you save me? No. Because on Friday night, you out there in them bars partying, hopping, and clubbing. Or taking trips up here to see the hag and do work over divine masculine and divine feminine. Because you don't know how to let go and move out the way. You don't know how to go from a boy to a man. You like a boy collecting hot rods and hot wheels and shit. When it comes to women and your fetishes. Wow. Well, if the ancestors of yours wanted me to come in here and sweet talk to you, I'm not. I feel like you need your ass whooped. Because you just fucking up all the way around. You fucking over your wife. You fucked over your homeboy, which is divine masculine. You fucked over divine feminine. Then you still fucking over this hag because she think you gonna leave your wife and come to her. You're not planning on doing that. Because your wife is the breadwinner. You're not letting your wife go for the hag. She's the dummy. You know, but what you don't realize, this hag fucking around to be doing something to you too. She probably, you know what I'm saying? That's how you sold your soul. Over there trying to Netflix and chill with the hag. Damn. The date that ruined everything. Go look at that reading. The date that ruined everything. Go watch that reading. Wow. As a matter of fact, it was in code. Because said that woman is divine feminine's cousin. But she ain't. She ain't. She's your wife's cousin. Oh, that's why she puking. It's the wife's cousin. Oh my gosh. Wow. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. This is crazy. Well, most high, I don't have no sympathy for this masculine. I'm sorry, I don't. You may have sympathy for him, but I don't. And it's because he seems like a womanizer. And whatever he's getting, it sounds like he deserves it. Not only that, especially if he, confirmation, if he lied on divine feminine to divine masculine and caused him to treat divine feminine a certain type of way, got to him looking at divine feminine unbecoming of herself because he was being a Decepticon, deceiving her. I say divine masculine need to choose his friends more wisely. I say divine masculine need to choose his friends more wisely and not believe everything his friends tell him neither, because that's a lesson for divine masculine. You trust the wrong motherfucking Tom, Dick, and Harry because you didn't recognize your divine feminine's worth and value, her light, her divinity. You think, or was you just naive to think that men would honor their bond with you? That's why it was intimacy in the reverse. He was not supposed to sleep with divine feminine. He was not supposed to become intimate, but become a friend to divine feminine, to keep an eye over divine feminine. But he betrayed his trust and her trust. Now he wants to sit up and act a damn fool. So what was the major lesson for divine masculine in this shit? Because I feel like this was a bit of karma for him. For divine masculine, find inner peace. Peace isn't found outside. It's cultivated within. Cultivate stillness in your mind and soul. Yeah, so this was for you to cultivate some peace within yourself. What you should have learned from the situation. Okay? Then it says, step beyond comfort. Growth only happens outside the comfort zone. Embrace discomfort as a sign of progress. This journey made you uncomfortable. This situation made you uncomfortable. But still, I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like it made your love grow stronger for divine feminine. One more for divine masculine. Or two more. This shit crazy though. You get, okay. Again, talking about progress. So, divine masculine. It says, I am the light. Today, the light is within me. The light surrounds me, and the light protects me. I remain light-filled and joyful, regardless of what circumstances arise. I am a diamond shining forth in all my splendor. I am worthy of the divine within me. That's that inner peace. Make peace with this situation, bro. Then we got progress. Each day, as I recognize the divine within me, I progress further along the path of my spirit. Today, I respect my needs. I observe what's happened within and do my best to maintain a positive attitude. I have faith in my growth. I have faith in my inner strength and capabilities. I grow and improve every day. Today, God's opinion of me is the only opinion that matters. Right. And then also you got Divine Masculine, the inner alchemist. Like an alchemist, I possess all the power I need to build a life of joy and harmony. Today, through my positive thoughts, words, and deeds, I create my own light. I understand that I can use the inner magic of intentions to transform myself. In the same way, an alchemist transforms lead into gold. Today, I create happiness. You see your divine feminine as gold. I'm hearing somebody trying to talk you out of a divine feminine poor. Somebody's like doing a math equation, and you like that shit don't add up. No, what I seen in divine feminine was pure gold. You know, you saw your divine feminine's worth. Trust that, okay? What else for divine masculine? These cards want to talk, they trying to fall out. They come out, I'll take them. What else for divine masculine? Damn. You're realizing, is divine masculine? He's realizing. Divine masculine, you're realizing that just about all your friends is part of the fucking cult. God damn. You're realizing everybody you know is part of this occult shit. And you're probably wondering why. Give me one about this occult. Face control issues. Face control issues. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need to control and trust in the flow. You've been wondering why everybody you done ran into, or all your friends, your friend circle, friend group, have been hidden in occult knowledge. This was a karmic lesson for you. Because that sympathetic energy that you have for others, that people-pleasing energy, okay? You found yourself, one, they surrounded themselves around you due to your divine energy. They knew who you was before you knew who they was. Okay? That's why they gravitated towards you, hid around you without you knowing. Okay? The reason why you're waking up to this now is because if you had any type of control issues, way you handle your relationships or whatever, and staying comfortable, it was to teach you how to spiritually protect yourself. Okay? Because maybe you didn't believe in this shit. So the Most High put you right in the midst of that shit so you can learn to start protecting your divine ass energy. You know, you could have some controlling ways or issues, and the Most High's like, let me show you how this shit can truly control you, bro. You know, maybe you tried to say this about your divine. Oh shit. So if your divine feminine spiritual, you could have tried to accuse her of being that way, but no, you was wrong by doing so, and therefore the Most High dropped you in the midst of real occultism and what it looked like. Whoa. Tell me more about this occult energy with divine masculine. Karmic ass practitioners in reverse. Wow. You found out your friend circle's been going to practitioners on you. Full moon in Virgo. The harvest of perfection. That could be your energy. Everything had to be perfect. Not realizing that your friends were part of a cult trying to induct. Oh my gosh. You didn't even know that these people was in this shit till you started realizing that shit. And you was a trap. They surrounded themselves around you because of who your fucking divine feminine is. Oh. So they was trying to harvest her energy through you. Wow. Your divine feminine could have a Virgo moon. It says celebrate your achievements and strive for excellence. I can't see. What a light go. It says celebrate your achievements and strive for excellence. Harnessing what I say. They was using you to harness divine feminine's energy. And that's why you got dropped in the middle of this cult. For you to learn to start spiritually protecting yourself. This was a karmic lesson for you. Because you didn't believe in magic. Your divine feminine is the opposite of you. She believes in this shit. And she protects herself from. She could be a true practitioner, but of occultism, but she's of the light. You know what I'm saying? She's a light worker. She's not in the dark. You kept getting connected with dark priestesses who were part of an occult, who was siphoning off your divine ass energy because you had a people pleasing energy about you and a need to control your relationships. So, you was tested with this occult shit to learn how to drop your control and learn how to protect yourself. Harnessing the full moon energy to refine your work and improve your life. This could be what your divine feminine, because I don't know why I just said teacher. Your divine feminine could be your teacher about these things. Maybe you listening now. Maybe she could have tried to warn you of this shit. New moon and Taurus focus on grounding and nurturing yourself and those around you. Tapping into Taurus sensual and dirty energy. Yup. She was warning you, bro, that people were using you for your money, siphoning your energy. Everything you know about occultism, I think you've learned from your divine feminine. Yeah. Your divine feminine is a light being. She don't do this dark shit. She don't believe in going against people's free will is what I'm hearing. She's a fair practitioner. So your divine feminine is spiritually able to do these things, but she is not part of a coven. She works alone. She does not do things against people's free will. And that's what you're having to learn. The difference between a high priest and a distorted priestess. And learn to spiritually protect yourself. For divine feminine with this karmic ass soulmate, what was her lesson? Or should I say purpose? Trust the path ahead. So divine feminine for you, you was being guided to trust your path. Trust in the unfolding of your life. Every step is part of your journey to become who you are meant to be. So everything you went through with this karmic soulmate and his wife and his sneaky link, this was all to get you to trust yourself in your path and your journey. Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small, clean your space, cry out, speak the truth. Movement is medicine. So you could have got stagnant after this happened, but the Most High has been making you do little things, to get back in the flow of things. Wow, inner peace. You and your twin is mirroring each other with this inner peace. It says find inner peace. Peace isn't found outside yourself. It's cultivated within. Create a stillness. Excuse me. Create stillness in your mind and soul. So I feel like basically for you, divine feminine, is more so about closing your energy off to energies that didn't deserve your energy. Other than your divine masculine, okay? Say like if you and your divine master separated, you could have been trying to find love elsewhere, okay? And I feel like the Most High is like, no, I've already told you who your person is. I'm preparing him for you. I let you meet him so you can reflect to him what he needs to go back and work on. And he's reflecting to you what you need to work on. And what this soulmate reflected to you was that you need to learn how to trust yourself and maintain your inner peace. So, wow. I feel like that's what this soulmate taught both of you at the same damn time. Divine masculine and divine feminine. Overcome self-doubt. Yeah, because whatever this masculine did, it caused you to doubt yourself. Okay? It says self-doubt clouds your vision. Trust in your abilities and take a leap. Your future will thank you. So yeah, you took a leap of faith. You left this person alone. You've been getting your shit together. I feel like you made the best choice you could have made. Yeah, purify your heart. Let go of lingering pain and make space for joy. Your heart desires to feel light again. So, yeah, this journey's been heavy for you, divine feminine. Because you probably now know that this masculine sabotaged you to keep you in separation with your twin flame. Wow. These connections ain't pretty, y'all. They get pretty afterwards. But starting off, they're not pretty. Not pretty at all. That's why if motherfuckers come to me talking about they done healed themselves, I look at them like they crazy because I'm like, shit. I know what true healing look like, and you ain't went through no true healing based off what I can see and perceive. You know. Hmm. So you I feel like you're kind of on the right path though. I feel like you are trusting yourself. If you're not cleaning your space as much as you need to, you probably need to. But I feel like majority of the time you have inner peace. You have learned to cultivate inner peace. You've built the courage and the trust in yourself and your intuition to overcome many obstacles. And now you are purely purifying your heart. I feel like you still may have memories of the past with your twin and with this person. Somehow you now know the truth about this person and your twin. And I feel like that's what you're clearing out right now. Alright. Anything else for Divine Feminine? You could have thought that this was a curse or that this situation with this masculine was to a punishment, but it wasn't. It was a setup for your come up, but also an opportunity for him to honor his contract righteously, but he chose not to. This soulmate had an opportunity to honor his contract with you righteously. He could have just chose to be a friend, a platonic soulmate. But he chose to make it romantic. Which is why he's under so much scrutiny right now. Because he could have went about this differently. He could have salvaged the friendship with Divine Masculine. And he could have created a friendship with you had he moved righteously. But greed and selfish energy led him down to the crossroads. This could have been a platonic soul. He had the option to be a platonic soulmate. But he turned karmic the day he decided to lay in bed with you. Alright, so for Divine Feminine, we also got letting go. Today, remembering that God is within and around me. I release myself to God's hands and regain my inner peace. I know God is providing that which is more. I know that God is providing me that which is most beneficial for my soul. I know that God is sending angels to help me face any difficulties that arise. I let go into God's will, knowing the best. I feel like this is the energy that you carry, Divine Feminine. That's the energy you're operating out of. I feel like you are being asked to forgive your twin flame and this soulmate and the karmics. Forgive everybody involved in this reading. You may not have forgiven his soulmate for how he treated you. You did not deserve it. What he did was unbecoming of himself, not unbecoming of you. Okay? Forgiveness. Today I bless each soul I perceive to have hurt me. I release them from their own great good, for their own greater good. I can now see that. Excuse me. I can now see that my past provides me with lessons that help me live more fully in the present. I no longer struggle with what has been said and done. I am grateful for every experience, every experience that has brought me here. I feel myself with a love that is pure and free. Yeah, you probably working on trying to forgive this. I just heard infraction. Yeah. You've been working hard to forgive this. Keep going, okay? Don't stop. I just heard someone say, how do you know you're truly forgiving something? Well, whatever hurt you, when you feel it, when you think about it or speak about it or hear about it, it still hurts you. You get that ping in your heart and your chest. And then you go to brooding and obsessing about it and becoming emotional about it. But when you can hear something that traumatized you or hurt you and not feel no kind of ill emotions around it, then you know you've healed that, okay? Alright, one more for Divine Feminine. New Moon in Gemini. The messenger's call. So you're going to receive some type of call from your person. This is a time for communication, curiosity, and new beginnings. Use the new moon energy to connect and express yourself. So your masculine's going to be reaching out and you need to express yourself. And if this karmic ass, married ass masculine that was your soulmate turned karmic come creeping around, he gonna have to empty his pockets. I don't know why I just said that, but yeah. Alright. So what? Right, cause your DM gonna be there? I don't know. Alright, y'all. That's it. Y'all have a good night. I may be back with the Book of Pharaoh. The Book of Pharaoh. The Book of the Prophet. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace and blessings.